Hi guys, there's gonna be another video about AA, which is ArcoLinux together with the ALIS projects. And ALIS project installs this morning in, what was it again, 126 seconds. It installs ArcoLinux XFCE4 on VMware Workstation. So that's the fastest installation ever I've done. And in the meantime, people are getting to find and to know AA, and they think, oh, I can use this to install my extra application. So whatever you put on there, it's entirely up to you. And you can either make a bloated CD-ROM or just what we have now, very close to ArcoLinux for one, and almost no applications. So it really is up to you. I'm gonna make a copy so I can put everything back. So basically we're making a bloated configuration. But even further than that, if we take a look at this one, plain text, colors, we love colors. It is set, and you learn these things by mistake, right? In the script, it is told that you need to select a single one. And that's true, right? You know, if you're gonna mix desktops together, they will clash and they will work against each other. But with some smart thinking, there is no problem to combine XFCE, OpenBox, and i3. How do we know that? Because ArchMerge, well, 4 years back, we started with OpenBox in Arch Labs, just OpenBox. In June, we added i3, so OpenBox and i3, no issue. Then the split came, then we went to ArchMerge, then we had XFCE, OpenBox, i3. We already had 3 of them, right? So we know that the combination of XFCE, i3 is no problem, but neither will be the combination of XFCE, BSPWM, and Awesome. So it is really all about choices, but knowledge as well. So be smart about it. Some things will clash and won't work together. So one of the tips I always tell, deeping, keep it separate, right? Now, that's one thing. Adding desktops to each other, so more desktops, more fun. I get that. And then we have the packages itself. So in packages, you can do a lot of stuff. Well, let's have a look. So we can add Firefox and we can add Chromium. Basically, we can all add everything, but maybe that's a bit too fast. FileZilla, well, maybe not. Transmission, GTK, yeah, sure. GNOME boxes, GNOME tweaks, we're not on GNOME. So GIMP, Grita is nice, Inkscape, Blender is nice, but don't use it. VLC is nice, Ardor, Audacity, GNOME things, KDE things, GStreamer, some plugins. I think they will come in with VLC, but I'm not sure. Well, Blues, yeah, this is a VirtualBox experiment, so Bluetooth, right? Probably I would select that if I would have a real installation, real metal installation. The bash completion, I thought that was already here. Bash completion is there already. GNOME Initial, GNOME Extra code, so Visual Studio Code is gonna be installed. Melt, let's certainly get Melt in there. The men database pages, so if you do men copy or men make directory, things like that, if you don't have these packages, you won't see anything, it won't work. The men. LibreOffice, not a fan. Calibration, variability, conversation. rsync is something interesting. GNU-PG, sure. TMux Git, of course. Now, some of the things I've already selected here, so Melt, Nano, Firefox. So instead of selecting everything here, I've made a line in custom because I'm working closely with Pico. When I do a melt, it's much easier to see the one line that is mine and all the rest is his. And not going to install anything for FlatHub at all. SDK man, Yay bin is there, Paru bin is there as well. Sublime text is there, Inksy is there. Okay, and we do save. So we make more. This does not need to be the end of it. I mean, we all have scripts that you say, let's install this and this. In my case, I have a personal script on github.com Eric Dubois, ArcoLinux Nemesis, and in here I'll install core software. So this is what I would install. Now, some of the things you really need to think about is this guy comes from Arch, so I can put it in my packages Pacman custom, so no need for an AOR there. That's gonna be coming from there. Spotify needs to be built. We build it for you, so it's gonna be in AOR. But once everything is copy pasted and is in place, right, it's a done deal, and you have an ISO which contains a lot of packages, but they will be your packages, your choice. Save, and like this you keep on going. Discord can't be missed to talk to you guys. Save. Discord is coming from ArcoLinux. We take a look at sudo pacman -s Discord. It's coming from Arch, I think. Community, so that's not us. Community is not us. It's the word repo, ArcoLinux repo, not in there, then it's not ours. If it breaks, it's not our mistake either. So I'll put it here. Save. You get the message. I can keep on adding things. Vivaldi maybe, git ahead bin, sure, of course. Right mouse click and have a look at what we did. Isn't super important thing, but I do think, yep, it's an AOR thing, so it has to go in here. And if any of the builds maybe fail, I don't know what it'll do. Haven't seen any failed packages yet from AOR. Will it skip it? Will it continue? These are all these messages. Remember all the messages we get in makeinitcpo.conf, those annoying things that we've seen for years, and finally I decided to get rid of them. So if you don't want to see those annoying messages in make warning, it's a warning. And voila. Copy. A few megabytes more, but no warning. So, and you keep on adding, right? Okay, then we build. Now, this thing is locally. This thing is here. The difference between these two now, that's why I make copies, right? The difference is that we've added lots of stuff. So the Discord, Telegram, desktop is added here. And here's a lot more. Spotify, Insync, Git ahead, and all the guys here. And we can make our comparison this way. That's one thing. And ALIS is another thing. So PSPWM is not there. Is it? No, is there, right? And Awesome is there. No Qt, no OpenBox, no LeftM, no Dusk, but XFC as well. So choices, always choices. Now, if you want to build this, test it out, the ISO is apart from the config. So the config is here on my machine. I need to push it to the internet, say, here it is, my new idea, my what if, more applications. Okay, and this is why I have git ahead or git find. We easily see what changed. Okay, push this to the internet. The ISO doesn't need to be built. I do it daily, but doesn't need to be built daily, right? It's just an ISO. It's in the machine, whatever test machine you use. VirtualBox QEMU is there as well. You boot up. You have this reference, this GitHub from you, not mine, from you. You git pull, you get the stuff in with start. Et voila. Off it goes, installing unattended. Walk away. It will install all the packages. Maybe you need to type in keys as well. Maybe not. And then this is the dev that we're trying, so the development. It has, I think, BTRFS settings in there now. And we need to start the script, get new code in. So that's why the CD-ROM doesn't matter. The CD-ROM is just Arch. And we have a folder, we get the new stuff in, things we've changed, the space here, comma there, and a new package there, and voila, off it goes. Now, there is a text here that's I haven't read yet. Let's have a look what it says. Desktop environment variable value XFC BSP awesome must be a single value. Futile. So that is strange, but last time I've made a mistake and I added, I think, futile with left W. So I guess the scripts won't allow it, which means that we need to nano, because we can do it on the fly, right? Nano, and then alis.conf, and go back to the code. Oops, control I. Let's go again. And then page down is much easier. Page down, page down, page down. There they are. Line 141, XFCE. Well, let's install XFCE. So BSPWM, exclamation mark, awesome, exclamation mark, and then execute, yes please. And then later we can still install awesome BSPWM. That's not a biggie. And then we go for the start again. Well, no, Eric, no, don't do that, because then you will overwrite everything again. Ah, yeah, true. Nothing has been changed. You see the text? Then you pull everything back in, which means all the 3 desktops are back in. Ah, yeah. So, no. Do you want to continue now? Yes, now it's okay. We skipped the fetch, and yes, everything will be installed. This time a little bit more, right? We'll have a lot of more packages installed. Let's see if it works. So, in the meantime, we can have a look at our code and change that. Well, I'll change it back. So, what I've learned from this video is that indeed, I don't know why, the other time I thought it was installing the other guys as well. So this needs to have an exclamation mark, and then Control Save, Control Q. That's the change I've made. But everything goes back now. So this one and that one, the content will be overwritten. So everything is back to normal. Control A, Control C, Control A, delete, Control V. And I push everything back. And everything is as it was. Everything is back. Firefox is out, Chromium is out, all exclamation marks. Everything is Spotify, InSync, Git ahead. They're no longer there. On the dev. Let's see where it is. Inkscape, Krita is installed, Telegram is installed, Transmission GTK is installed, VLC, wget. So yeah, working just fine. The thing is, right, once you dive into this way of thinking, it's there, it's available. I mean, sometimes you add a package, okay, fine, and then you remove a package, okay, and then you screw things up and your system is broken, and you say, okay, git pull, let's do a new installation and start from scratch and start learning. So that's the thing, right? We need to get to a certain knowledge level where an operating system is stable, and yeah, you want to experiment, and then everything crashes and you think, okay, that's something I shouldn't do anymore. And that's how we learn. But having a tool, here they are, the UPD things, these warnings, and WD, Western Digital firmware. Up, done. Incredibly fast. Huh? Let's take a look at all these packages that we have. We'll see. Let's go for a full screen now. So, what have we got? The settings, all XFC stuff. Then code OSS is installed. Development, there is again. Melt is installed. GNU, Inkscape, Krita, Restritter is normal. Chromium, Discord, Firefox, Telegram transmission, all new. Multimedia, VLC is there. Office, system. Nothing really. So the things that are missing, there are things missing. And that's interesting to have a look at. In the file manager, in the var, yeah, that's correct, var, log, ALIS. I don't know if I can open this with code. No permission problems, let's see. Yeah, thought as much. So, sudo cat or bat, in this case probably best because bat is not installed. So what happened here in the log? Did I install? Here we are. So Spotify. I have not seen Spotify. Multimedia. He's downloading all kind. Ah, yeah, the key. Yeah. There is a key problem at this point in time in Spotify. You have to go to the AOR, to the website, copy paste the code in the terminal, and we talked about it with Pico, to the developer of ALIS. Is there a way? Because keys are essential on Arch. Is there a way that ALIS can take into account certain things, like a key that needs to be there before it can be built? So that's why we have no nor do we have INCSI and all the rest, right? If one fails, all of them will fail. It's they're linked together here. It's maybe also a tip for the ALIS developer Pico to not link them. Else we have all of them that fail, and otherwise with just one of them that fails. Yep, it's Spotify, that's the reason for it. Enfin, it's gonna be always like that. If the maintainer, or you have to do something manual in this case, then automated things will always break. That's normal. Anyway, happy with the results. I would like to see the time. How much time did this cost us, this installation? Although it was partially 3 minutes. Installation time, 3 minutes. And you've got yourself an ArcoLinux system, right? With a lot of software already. and then it's entirely up to you what you do with your operating system. All right, cheers.